Good evening, all dear teachers. Thanks for joining for today's session. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Venkatesh Panyam, a senior lecturer in physics. I have 24 years of teaching experience, and I'm the co-founder of EdBloom. So I request all the teachers, please mute yourself, and we have a separate session for question answers. If you have any questions, definitely we are going to discuss. It is an open forum. We all exchange our ideas. I'm just sharing my experience, how I use these tools, and you also can share your experience. And definitely, EdBloom is a platform where we exchange our ideas, views, all the things. So we'll start the session in 1 or 2 minutes, and we look forward for all the teachers. Please participate actively, and we have a page in EdBloom where we have this webinar page. Please post all your questions. I'm going to answer from there. Yeah, Murli sir, can you see our screen? Can anybody respond?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, we can see.
Thank you so much.
Hey, meanwhile, am I audible?
So if you come to EdBloom website, So please come to our web page, and there you can see the Z webinar page, and even mobile also you can see from these products. So here, when you click down, so here you have an option to question. Already some questions are posted. We definitely will answer them, and you can comment on that. And even we have a discussion there. And at the end of this description page, I just uploaded one Google form. I request all the teachers, please fill this Google form with all the required details. And all those people at the end of session, please, by the end of session, please fill that form so that we can send a digital certificate to all the teachers. Yeah. So without wasting much time, I just wanted to start my today's session. So once again, I welcome all the teachers for this wonderful session. What is the purpose of this session mainly? We are going to see why a teacher needs digital skills, all that. So I think you can see my presentation, right? Yes, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay. So, yeah, once again, I welcome all the teachers from different places, all the departments. And remember, this is a general webinar. Even though I'm a physics teacher, I just wanted to share how we can use technology in all other subjects. Once again, I welcome you all for this wonderful evening. Thanks for joining. And you also can watch live in YouTube also. It is available in Headroom YouTube channel. So let me just take you through brief agenda of this today's session. In this, I'm going to tell you why we should use technology. Then I'm going to talk about few of the design tools, writing tools, and even generative AI tools, how we can use these generative AI tools for effective teaching and learning. And even I'm going to tell you how we can use platforms like Headroom for effective teaching and learning. And at the end, we have a question and answer session where we all have a discussion about the technology, how it is going to help us in the coming days. Yeah. Without wasting much time, let me start. So I've seen a lot of teachers saying that it's a waste of time using social media. Even we discourage the students who are using social media like Instagram, Facebook, all that. But for teachers, is really using a social media waste of time? That's a question. And we all have seen how technology has helped us during COVID time. Until that, very few teachers used to use computers, and very few teachers used to have laptops also in their home. Majority people, they thought that it's a waste of buying computers. It's a waste of buying laptops. So suddenly we all forced to buy different electronic gadgets. Yeah, I myself worked in US as a science teacher in 2013. There I have seen how the teachers and students use technology in day-to-day learning. And every school in US provide one iPad to each high school students. And even for teacher also, every school teacher will get one laptop and one iPad from the school itself. So they are forced to use those technology in the day-to-day technology. I'm talking about 11 years back, I've seen that. So now in 11 years, you might have seen what development is going to happen. But in India, still we don't find such technological adoption even today also. So how it is affecting our students and teachers? So my question again is using a social media waste of time? Definitely, it all depends on how we use it. There are people who used it and they become rich and famous, and some people used it and they spoiled their careers. It all depends on how we use that
technology is all it in our hands. So I think you all know this image. Recently, when Bill Gates came to India, he personally met this chaiwala. I'm just asking, anybody know the name of this chaiwala? Please put your best, answer in the chat box. If anybody know him, you might have seen him in all the social media platforms, in YouTube, in Facebook, all that. If anybody know the name of this chaiwala, please answer it. So, how this chaiwala became so famous in India, and you see why Bill Gates wanted to meet this guy. He is now he became, after Bill Gates visited his shop, he became so famous, and the business also became, highly potential one it became, right? So I got some answers. Let me check. Yeah. So Dara Murli sir, you are fantastic. You are always updated knowledge. Yeah, his name is Dolly. He is a Dolly Chaiwala, where he became so famous after he met Bill Gates. Recently, I have seen one more post from Anand Mahendra about this a driver. He is driving vehicles for last 25 years. And now he got an idea. When he's driving and he'll go to different places and he'll go to different dabas, hotels, all that. So what he started doing is he started adding all those experiences in a video. And he started his own YouTube channel. Now you see he has 1.5 million followers on YouTube. And he said that even he got one house, new house also. So he changed with the time. The driver, even though he was 25 years in this field, now suddenly understood the leverage of technology, and he wanted to utilize the technology to earn more money. And he utilized that same. And recently, when I was going to my college, I've seen one vendor who is selling the brooms. And he's not shouting. Generally, we see all the people who, all the vendors that we see in streets, they shout, right, about their products. But this one of the vendor, I don't think is educated at all. Much education is also there. He has recorded mic and he just is playing. I was really surprised. See how these guys have updated themselves. How these people have updated themselves. How they are using that new technology into making the business easy and making more money. My question is, as the teachers, even I have 24 years of experience, maybe some of the teachers have more experience than me, some have less experience. Are we updating the same way as these people updating? The question is, I've seen a lot of teachers, they're very good at subject and they don't, they put a lot of efforts to learn subject, physics, chemistry, math. That's 100% fine. Yeah, as a teacher, you should be good at subject. But the question is, are we updating the same in the technical ways? For example, I take one scenario. I'm working in a college or a school where there's no much technology and it's fine. There are no, smart boards, all that things. I can use my whiteboard or blackboard. I can teach. But suddenly, I wanted to raise my salary or add something with my management. I just wanted to come out of the college. If I go to a next college where they said that they use only smart boards, are we ready to teach with those technologies suddenly? And now majority schools or colleges want to use technology in their day-to-day activities curriculum. So if you really updated, you know how to use the basic technologies, definitely we can excel, we can earn more and more money. So my point is, if you be active and using updates from different corners of the world, definitely it is going to help us a lot. And what are the benefits of being active on social media? As I said in the beginning, is it a waste of time? At the same time, remember, it is also an advantage. Why we want to be on social media platform like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and even X, nowadays they're called, and even LinkedIn, even Edgroom also. What is the advantage? The first is we are going to meet a lot of people. Recently, I met lot of teachers in the last 2 years. Once I started this at Groom, my teacher network has increased many folds. My circle of influence also have increased many folds. The reason is I am contact with the teachers. I met lot of teachers, and these teachers are doing wonderful things in their own fields. So first thing is your professional development happens, and you also have a network. You can meet teachers across India. You can meet teachers who are doing wonderful things in India. I'm a part of one group in LinkedIn where there are 130,000 teachers across the world. I visit that platform once a day. I see what are the updates they are putting, and lot of teachers. I request everyone, please mute yourself. Dear teachers, please mute yourself.
Can you please try to mute, at least make me admin, or can you, yeah, cool, yeah, thanks.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I give admin power, I may not.
Oh,
Yeah.
no issues. Yeah,
So
I think it's good.
please. Yes. So my point is here, when you use the platform like LinkedIn or any social media platform, you have a chance to meet teachers across the globe. You can learn from them. And we see a lot of people across the globe, they are sharing wonderful content, and that definitely helps us in doing better job and connecting or helping the students. We as a teachers, we have lot of information with us, and our students are going to help us. I'm going to show how we can help the students also if we are active on social media. And a chance to learn from other teachers. That's why I said I'm a part of 2-3 groups in LinkedIn where 70,000, 1 lakh above teachers are there across of the world. So we exchange information with each other. And I personally learned a lot from the teachers. They share their experiences, how they teach. And we also use these technologies or learning to enhance our classroom. And we can put all this information into the classroom, and so that students can learn in a better way. And you also can become a mentor. Once you are expertise in many things, definitely you also can mentor. I just wanted to show you how being active on social media, like WhatsApping, whatever may be. Okay. I've seen some teachers, even they don't use WhatsApp, thinking it's a waste of time. In recent time, many are just sharing one or two here. Actually, as a teachers, I said we have wonderful network. We have a lot of students studying in different institutions. Nobody has this what called as a network as teachers have, because we have students in all the institutions like IITs, NITs, and if you are going, for NEET students, you may have students across what called medical colleges. When you are active in, let's say, WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram, you will be in touch with your students. Now, in recent times, you can see some of the questions. In one is there, saying, sir, can you give me the contacts of former SN students who joined in Gayatri College? One of the students wanted to have some information in Gayatri Vidya Parishad. So he actually requested me to share. I shared, because some of my students are in Gayatri Vidya Parishad. I shared those contacts. Another is saying that, can I have Ashit number that who is working, studying in Kharagpur, because this guy Avish got a seat in Kharagpur. He wanted to meet his seniors there. Another post, they say that I want to join IISc, where I want to have some information related to Indian Institute of Space Technology. I shared one contact. One of my students studied there. He is working as a scientist in ISRO. So I'm just giving an example where if you are in touch with the students who are in different institutions, you are helping your existing student, because they have a lot of questions in their mind. Their parents wanted to know where to join and whether this university is good or bad. So as a teacher, you can facilitate them. You can connect your old students with the new student. So this is one benefit you are going to have when you use these social media platforms. And the second one, this is, we do get a lot of messages in WhatsApp. If you are in actively using and you are connecting with your students, what the students will do, they're going to share you messages. And why we need these messages? In most of the colleges, you all might have seen, and you might have agreed also, most of them managements, whenever there is a problem with the teaching or whenever there is some complaint, immediately they call you to the office, they inform you that you have this issue with the students. But they rarely share the better part of us. Even some parents say that for XYZ teacher is very good. No management will call and say that XYZ parent came to college and they said you are a very good teacher. It rarely happens in most of the institutions because they have their own fears. But I always say that teachers need compliments. Teachers needs appreciation. Teachers also needs patting. Because whenever somebody appreciate our job, we do better. That's what I always believe. So I'm sharing few messages that I'm sharing here. Whenever somebody says or whenever management what called as insult you or say something, even for small reasons they make it big fuss, we feel low sometimes. We feel bad. Then sometimes we think that why I came to this field. Sometimes we are not motivated enough to do better job. All this, remember, it is going to affect the students. So what I personally do is I took all the screenshots of all these messages that I received over the years and I maintain one folder in my computer. I save all the messages in this drive. Whenever I feel low, whenever I want some motivation, what I do is I open such messages. See, whenever the messages we read, it motivates me that I'm a best teacher. See, for example, in this message, he said that one of my students, Abhigna, says, sir, up to 10th class, physics was very difficult subject for me. Now in 11th class, it became my favorite subject. That's a wonderful feedback that as a teacher, when we receive such messages, it gives us a kick to do job better. I hope all the teachers will agree with me. So this is one advantage of being active on social media. So I always look positive side of the social media. Definitely, it is going to help us a lot. As I said, now we are going to get into the real part of this today's session. A design. What are the design tools that we can use?
So can we unmute, like once for all, everyone, so that when we start, QA started now, then we can unmute for.
I'm just going to do that. Yeah. So I muted all. Thank you, Vishnu, for that. Yeah. So now, what are the tools that I generally use? Maybe other teachers might have used other far better tools than me. I'm just sharing my experiences, which tools I use generally and why I use these tools. I'm just going to share some experiences. So everybody know in the olden days, many people used to use Photoshop and it is very difficult to use Photoshop and to master it also very difficult. I myself learned Photoshop for a while, but it is difficult for me to continue. See, suddenly this Canva came. Now it became very, very popular and it became very easy for the people to use Canva for various purposes. I'm going to share how I'm going to use Canva. And even Adobe Express has other better options than Canva. We can use that also. And this Adobe and even Canva, everything, now they're using this AI to generate images. No need to depend on any other images. Now we can generate our own images using these tools also. I'm going to demonstrate also. Before that, whenever we need images while creating a post, I always advise, please use images which are royalty free. What does that mean? If you use images which are copyrighted, that becomes an issue for you in the future. So always, I'm just suggesting three of the popular free images sites where you can download the images, videos, and audio also from them. And one is Pixabay, very popular. Many people use it, and we have Freepik and Pixels also. We can download the images from these sites, and you can use them in your creating content. So these are all free websites we can use without any paying money also. I'm just going to tell you how I use generally this Canva a lot of time. Yeah, I think you can see my homepage of Canva, right? Krishna, can you say yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So, dear teachers, this is how the Canva website, you can register also with your email, all the details, and you get actually for few international schools are which have like a reputation who uses that curriculum like international but IB curriculum. For the teachers, they can get free account also. I mean, they can use all the premium features. But for most of us, we do have very good resources. So suppose when you want to create a post, let's say here already they have given fixed templates are given. We can select any template that you want. And say, for example, I just wanted to create one post. I can select any template. Let's say I use this one. So you get one empty template here. And this is very, very user friendly. Only thing is it requires us a little bit of practice, and any teacher can use what called as easily. So this is one empty template I have. I can increase or decrease the size from the what called as a download button. And for example, I need a quote. I want to create some quotes, or I want to create some messages like for happy birthday or happy teachers day, whichever you want. Let us, for example, I want to create one happy teachers day message, let's say. So what you can do is if you select, we can change the background. I can give any color to this image. Whichever color you want, you can just give a color to this. So this is how we can change the colors of the background. And here already, if you look at, you have elements. What does these elements means? You have regular shapes. So just drop and drag and drop. See, I'm just pulling from these resources by holding my mouse and I can drop. And just by deleting also, we can delete all these shapes also. I want a line, just take the line, we can draw it. We already a line came. So I can just pull it in any direction I want. I can just hold it and I can draw these lines. So this is very simple. So then we have this text where if you want to take heading, for example, I want to keep happy teachers day, let's say. So I'm just happy teachers day and just. So I can increase and decrease the size of the text. Again, very, very, very user friendly, I'm saying. And I'm just keeping it here. I want to change the color from black. So there is a here. I can go there and I can select whichever the color I want. From the given color palettes, I can choose whichever the color I want. Suppose I want to increase the size of the text. There are two ways. Here you can put the number with whichever number you want. The other way is suppose you just compress it and drag it. We can increase the size or decrease the size of this text. And even we have different alignments also for it. We can have center alignment or left or right. All these you can do it. Suppose I want to make the text, I want to change the font, very, very user friendly. I have list of pre-existing fonts are there. I simply use any font that looks good for my slide. And even I want to give some effect to the text effects are there. So I can do some shadow to it, or I can use other way of doing also. I can change the background color of it. If I select this one, if I select, I can give even background color also. Again, I can increase or decrease that text size, all that. Now, once I get that texting, all that, I want to drop an image. If there are two options here, suppose already there are photos, pre-existing photos are there, and you just type it here. Only, for example, set text teacher. I'm just typing it here. Now, if you look at this, most of them are what called as they are all for price. Professional are they are not for free. But if you see here, there's no such button. I can just drag and drop it here. Whichever the image I want, I can just use it here. I can change. I can even no need of cropping. I just adjust the sides, and you can put all this into what called as this image. Suppose I don't want this image. I want my own image from Google. Also, you can do it. Or I have your own image. I want to put. So here you have this upload button is there. So you just go there and upload. These asking images, videos, photos. Suppose I want to upload image. So just click on this and I can upload whichever image I want. For example, I have my own images. Let's say I want to upload my image. So I'll go to my Then I'll pick my own image and it will be uploaded here. Whichever images you want, you can upload. It's a library of all the images that you have. Then once it is uploaded, you just bring it here and again drop it. And we can do whatever the adjustment you want. And suppose I want to animate this, I can also give animation to it. So here you see there is an animation. So there are fixed animations are there for free, and I can just give. And even in this, I can give some music also. If I want to make it, I want to add some music also I can add. But in Canva, you have very few options for music. But again, as I said, we can download from different sites, and you can even upload your music also here. So just to drag and drop, that image will be played onto it. Okay, so whichever music you want, you can just drop and put it here. You can. So this is a very easy for teachers. See, whenever you want to create we want to send Happy New Year, Happy Teachers Day, any festival, no need to depend on anyone. I see a lot of teachers use other images. No need. You can create all the content with your name also. So this is a very simple tool. And here there are other tools also which are inbuilt in Canva as they are, which is very popular for teachers. And we can go here. And if I come here, there are a lot of things I can do on Canva. There are fixed resources also for teachers. There are pre-defined resources are there. You can see documents are there. We can create whiteboard. Suppose if I use this whiteboard or something. Now I want to create my notes also. I can do here. Let me show you how to do that. Yeah, sketch your ideas and draw. Here is saying write out. Now I have one writing board with me. So we can take and all these things. So there is a pen here. So I can select any color. I can start writing here also. So what happens is, if you don't want all these things, we can just remove all of them by selecting all also. All these things will go. And here I can teach even using Canva also. So I can write whichever the color I have, y square plus z square is equal to 4. Suddenly I want to show some image to my student, maybe related to physics or something. So I just pull this information here. So now I can increase the size of it. Now I can ask a question, and even we can text also. Suppose I don't want to write, I can use the text box, and again I just put it here. I can even write the question. Which one is moving forward? Let's say I want to ask the question. So I can create a question from this, and I can just again drag it, whichever the size I want, and I can put a question like this also. So I can use it for multiple purpose. So while teaching with the Canva, which is very, very handy for us, and we can insert images, you can write it here, you can put the text, and which is very, very advantageous for doing. Suppose I want to create, see, a lot of times we see that we have some data with us. We want to, for example, I'm teaching physics. I want to show in 2024 how JEE Mains paper came and what are the statistics I want to just show to my student. So you can just take one empty template again. You can take any presenter something. And here, if you look at on the right side, on the left side, we have elements. There we have these graphs or charts, we can say. I just put the graphs here. So we have different analysis graphs are available here. So I can use variety of them. Now I can just drag it here and I can increase the size. I can change the colors also, whichever color I want. I can keep black this one, and this other color, if I want to change, I can change to red. Now I want to create some statistics for it. See, percentage is given already, it is given there. So I can give a percentage of how much also I can do. Suppose I want to create another variety of graph, let's say this one. So again, here we can enter the numbers. I can change, say, for example, this is for physics.
Sir, I mean, sorry to cut in between.
Yeah.
So given we are already 6:30, right? Do you want to cover
Yeah.
the rest of the tools? We have so much material to cover.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just skipping. Okay. So I'm just sharing. So you can do all these things on Canva, and we can use a lot of graphs, all these things on Canva. So this is one way to use Canva. Please explore more and more about it. Definitely, you're going to enjoy it. Yeah. Thank you, Krishna, for reminding me. Yeah. Let me go to the next one. So as I said, we can use this type of tools. Even Microsoft Whiteboard is also there. That is also one good tool. But Microsoft, this one, Whiteboard do not have these many features. But I prefer what we call it as this Canva for teaching better than Microsoft Whiteboard. So I said we have Whiteboard and OneNote. OneNote is a very good. I'm just quickly go through it. If you see this OneNote, the advantage of OneNote is it is as like a digital book. See, for example, I created my books here for atomic physics, vectors, and I have a lot of resources. I can just come and you can type it, you can insert image, you can write your text, whatever you want. You can do a lot of things in Microsoft OneNote. This is a very good resource. You all can use it for your daily activities. So you can do a lot of things in OneNote also. Just but it has more options. You can organize your content so well. It just needs your account. But this is Microsoft Outlook, so you need to have that Outlook account. You can do a lot of things with the Microsoft OneNote also. So let me take to the next one. Yeah. So these are the writing tools which I generally use it for my regular classes. Teaching, and I suggest this Wacom writing tablet. Some of the teachers ask me generally. So this is around 6,000 rupees. Cost. This is a wonderful writing pad. I suggest to teachers. There are other varieties of pads are available, but this is very very easy to use and best quality. I can recommend this tablet to teachers. Yeah, this is another interesting one I want to share today. So first of all, what is this AI is all about? And we have a lot of apprehensions about it. Some people say is it going to take our jobs, and some people say it is going to help us. Let's discuss about it. So first of all, what is the generative AI? So we all heard about the ChatGPT, Bard, Copilot from last almost 6 to 7 months. People are hearing about all these technologies now and then. What is it all about? What is generative AI? I said generative artificial intelligence refers to a type of AI that can create new data like text, image, code, music, or even videos. Now we are getting AI tools for everything. We want to even make short film, we have AI tool. You want to record your voice, they are your. So very soon, all the things that you can do in your life becomes a part of AI only. And now the important thing is what is a prompt? A prompt is a piece of text or code that instructs a generative AI model to perform a specific task. I'm going to demonstrate few of the things, how a prompt helps you to generate the content that you want. And I personally use these a lot in my day-to-day for various reasons. And I request all the teachers also, please make use of these AI tools. What we are going to do now with this, see, I can find answers for unknown questions, or I can give lot of applications related to my subject, and I can create useful content also, and I can create a quiz also, and I can do text summary also. I'm just going to uh, teach you few of the uh, things. So first, I'm going to show you Gemini. Can you see this? It's not screen. I think again I have to share it. Sunal?
Yes, sir. We can see the Gemini one. Yes, yes.
Oh, very good. Wonderful. Thank you so much. See, this is the Gemini. Actually, it was actually called Bard. It was developed by Google. So this is the tool that you can create your account and you just go to Google and say Gemini, it will open. So here, whatever there is a box for texting, here now it gives you information related to the thing that you want to do. For example, I am teaching. let's say physics. Today I have a class. I am teaching electrostatic in my class. I am searching for real world applications. If I want to teach electrostatic, if I start with some real world application, definitely that will help my students. So I just wanted to know, I just come here and I just see what are the, I am just typing, what are the real world applications of electrostatics. I just get this searching. Now what happened, you see. So now this will generate the text to my prompt. This sentence that I gave is called a prompt. Now you see, this one gave me a list of applications that we use electrostatics in day-to-day life. And some of them I know, some of them I don't know. So it is a wonderful thing if I start my class with this type of text. For example, you see photocopiers and laser printers, inkjet printers, air pure. We all know that even touchscreen works with a static electricity only. I know this, but I don't know some of them. I don't know some more details. So what I can do is, see, if I want to explain to my class, what I'll do is, I generally, I can copy them as a text. I can copy all these applications. And what I'll do is, I generally go to the EduLike sites where I going to share this content to my student. Because once I create a post, I'll come here and I just create a post here. I just copy text, that's it. Nothing will happen. So here I just keep the real world applications. Real world applications of electrostatics. Okay. So it helps me even for my preparation, and even my students also can learn from this, because I may not share everything in detail. If they further want to read, yeah, they also can use Gemini. That's not a problem. But as a teacher, we also can explore before we go to school, college or school. It is our responsibility to prepare well about all the applications. And definitely, this is a wonderful tool to generate. For example, I'm just teaching. Let's say I'm teaching mathematics. So how to teach? Let's see. Whenever you have a question, you just put it on it. How to teach? Let's say geometry. How to teach geometry for 8th class student. You just keep one prompt here. Just give. It will give some ideas. This is going to get your text. Some ideas it will generate. So make it visual and hands-on. Connect to real-world application. That's what it said, right? And project-based learning. Now it's saying how we can teach geometry to students. It is giving Gemini generating some interesting ideas, so that we can use some of these ideas in our day-to-day teaching. Suppose I explained today a topic. For example, I want to conduct I'm a social teacher. Today I thought about some subjects like, for example, geography. Okay. So generate a quiz. MCQs are generate. I can give any prompt I want, 10 MCQs on geography and India. Geography of India. Geography of India. With key. Even I can generate key also. It's going to give MCQs, but we need to use prompts exactly. The better prompts we give, better it will give. See, within no time, it has created the questions for geography of India. And it didn't give key, so you can ask generate key for each. So it is going to give key also. So how effective to write a prompt is all about. So it is going to give key also for it. I think you need to give answer, generate answer for each. So the same thing, we can do it. The more you give better prompt, the better it understands and better results it will generate. So we can use it for any subject you want. It is going to generate all the information that you want. Again, you can simply copy and paste it wherever you want. So you can give it a print and you can send it as a PDF and you can share it to the student. So not only that, for example, I have an image with me, let's say. So this one has, for example, I just upload an image and I ask a question, extract text from the image. See what it will do. It will read that image and it's going to generate the text from it. Same thing, even Google Lens also will do it. But here, see, here that text from that it is giving here. And even I can create a post also on that. Sometimes I can use different images for various reasons. So this Gemini, I recommend all the teachers how we can utilize for posting variety of content on various things on that. So as I said, we can create. Now I want to show what is this text summarization. This is a wonderful thing that I can do with the help of this Gemini. For example, let me take one article, which see, what are the best courses after MBA we can do? Some article I read. I want to help my students. I want to share the content from this. But if you look at this article is very huge. So I don't want to share all the information. I want to make it very short. So what we can do is, we can simply just copy the text. Whichever the text we want, you just copy, Control C, come to Gemini, paste it. Again, just go back and copy the text from there. This is a wonderful tool. And you just copy here. And again, you just go back. See, this may be 4 or 5 pages of information is available here. So I don't want to send all this information. Even myself, I don't want to read all that. Let's say. So I copied all the text and I said, extract key points. Extract key points. So what it will do, let's see. I gave all the information to this AI and see, wonderful, it is going to get all the key points from that article. Now I can easily share it. Now what I'll do is I have this text here and I copy. I am helping my students. Let's say I want to create this. I'll come here again and I'll post this content here. And this is the key points for growth. But since we are copying the content from some other website, always better to give required acknowledgement so that the complete information that I always post here. So read the full article. So just paste the link so that it will not be a problem. This is how we can exchange. Suppose I want to share some image also for them. So I just save that image so that it will help my students. And again, I'll come here and I can choose image and which I downloaded just now. And you see, my post is created for my students. And I can share this. If I have WhatsApp group, my students have WhatsApp group, I can just click on here. I can share all the content. I can share this in Facebook. I can share in WhatsApp and wherever I want. So for example, I want to share it in Facebook. I just come here and I click the button there. My content will be posted on Facebook also. So all my Facebook friends can see my content. So this is best way. See, I'm not typing anything. I'm not simply copied from some text and I pasted here. Even, for example, you have NCERT textbook and you have 2-3 pages of matter. What you can do is take an image of that and you can convert that image also into matter. So, and you want to give a quiz on that NCERT textbook. Everything is possible. Just to take a picture, extract information, give it to a Gemini. It is going to generate wonderful post here. See, I'm able to create this content for my students, which is very easy for me to read also. Even to my students also, it is very easy to. So this is what the AI can do for you. So we can do answers, real world applications, we can create content, we can create quiz, and even you can do text summarization also. So let me just take you to the few more things. Yeah, this is one question I asked in the beginning, and you all might have seen. Those people who know Telugu, it says, టీచర్లతో పని లేదు అంతా ఏ టీచర్ చూసుకుంటుంది. It was viral in recent times. So I think it was in Kerala. They have prepared or they created one robo, a teacher who is interacting with the students in the class. So do we have that threat? I'm asking a question. Is AI a threat or a boon for teachers? Please, in your opinion, dear teachers, please put your message. Is AI a threat or a boon for teachers? You can share your information. I request all the teachers, please participate. Is AI a threat or a boon? In your opinion, what do you think? Anybody? You can put. Yeah, it's a boon, definitely. Dr. Meher Rao. Thank you, sir. Anyone? Please share your opinion. So, yeah, if educators are not updating skills, it is a threat. Wonderful. But yeah, this is what I'm going to say. It is a threat for the teachers who don't update. It's a wonderful tool for the teacher who update. And you can see the next picture where recently, and Bill Gates visited one school in US. And you all know Khan Academy. They already developed one AI powered tool, which is called Khan Migo. This Khan Migo is going to assist all the students in schools already. In US, the teachers are using, but in India, not yet. Maybe we don't have the access also right now, but in the future, we may have access to all the AI tools. So he says that how this AI bot created by Khan Academy to create personalized learning experiences. It's remarkable to see how far tech-based learning has come and where it might go next. Thanks for having me, first level. So definitely, it is going to take us to a better level. And I request all the teachers, please update. Maybe most of you are doing it. I'm not saying, but if at all you're not started, please do become a tech savvy. Definitely, it is going to be very good. See, when you are equipped with all the technical information, right? You are the one who are going to get more what called as chances than other teachers. So that's why this is always my favorite quote, right? So nobody can replace a good teacher, but a teacher who is technology can. So if you see the two here, still he is doing problems on Blackboard, but this teacher has updated using smart boards. So definitely we have a lot of things, but we are all used to this Blackboard from so many centuries and we are using from decades, but very few teachers have transformed. So definitely we require this transformation from Blackboard to these smart boards. I'm not saying that only teacher who can teach on smart boards are better teacher, but I'm saying that in the coming days, definitely this has to be the transformation. We have to teach on digital platforms also, so that we can deliver better and we can deliver more also. Yeah. So I want to just share few things about this platform called EdGroom. Why we started this platform and what is EdGroom is all about, and how we can use EdGroom to teach better and to connect better. So EdGroom is basically a community platform. It's also like a Facebook, or you can say whatever, but there's a difference. Here only 3 are the main components. There is one more component also, institutions also can join. So EdGroom is a community of students, teachers, and parents. This is a wonderful, the components of the EduKid, right? If teachers, students, and parents work together, students can excel better. So how EdGroom is going to help the student, how EdGroom is going to help the teachers, and parents, and just want to tell you. And before that, I always believe that our network is our network. Nowadays, we cannot do anything alone. We need people support. See, a lot of people are watching this webinar. Okay, that means again it's an effect of networking. We want to exchange information. I am sharing my learning. You also can share your learning, and I can benefit. That's people always say that all the successful people say we benefited from the books. Definitely, a person take lot of effort to write a book. If you read that book, you are going to learn all the experience. Similarly, I'm using this technology, let's say for 4 or 5 years. I'm just explaining, I'm just sharing my experience, how I used it, when I used it, all that. So maybe it may help somebody else. So teachers definitely need good network. Why we require network? For many reasons. One is, as I said, we can learn from each other, we can collaborate from each other. And another thing is nowadays, if you know teachers in different places of India, different parts of the city, you can go for better jobs. You are working in an institution and you don't want to continue there, you want to shift to other institution. But if we have a good network, we know a friend or someone we know is working there, we can inquire about the institution and we can get a better access to it. This is lacking in our community. I've seen a lot of software professionals. There is a LinkedIn, exclusively LinkedIn community is there, but all the software professionals, they are all well connected. But I see teachers are not connected. We use WhatsApp groups for many reasons. Yeah, I do a lot of WhatsApp group. What is the problem with the WhatsApp group? Even though I'm there and you are there, we don't know each other because only our phone number is visible. So we cannot develop networking. We are passively consuming the data. So that's not going to work out. We need connections. So now one more thing is I see a lot of visual effect is there in students' mind. Suppose I'm teaching a concept, let's say in physics, I'm just giving an example. I'm teaching a concept called pseudo force. If I ask a question in the class, the students may think and they may give answer. But suppose if I create this force, it is also application of the pseudo force only. I'm just giving a question where there are three tanks are carrying a liquid. And if you see the shape of the liquid in each tank, and I can create three questions there. Which tank is moving forward? Which tank is moving backward? Which is moving with uniform velocity? All that I can create. When I share this question, it interests the student because they're seeing a visual now. So we may not have access in the college where we are teaching still at the blackboard, but in platform like Edroom, we can create this type of visual question and we can share or we can ask our students to interact with this type of question. So definitely it increases their learning. And as a teacher, there's no limit to your creativity. You can do whatever you want. So how Edroom is going to help the teachers? I just want to share a few things here. How can how can Edroom we can use Edroom as an extended classroom? How we can improve networking with teachers across India, and how to share or save ed resources. And good news, and very soon we want to monetize the content also on Edroom, and how you can earn some money on the platform like Edroom. I'm just going to give, I'll take just 5 minutes of your time and we'll wind up and we'll go to question answers. Yeah, a lot of teachers are asking me, sir, I can see a lot of good content. Sir, dear teachers, I'm just saying, it is an initiative to connect the teachers across India. That is my dream. And we are succeeding. To success in some extent, we are successful. We could pull 3,000 teachers across India. Now almost 28,000 people have registered for Edroom. And you see the beauty of community. Lot of teachers are sharing. See, for example, I shared one post. Any teacher can use this and they can forward to their students. This is the advantage of connecting to the people. See how you can, there is a bookmarking. I love this. It will help my student. I can do one thing. There is a repost button. Just I repost it. This will be posted again as a new post and my students can watch it. Or if I want, I can just bookmark it. Where all these posts, I'll show you. And even I want to share it to my student who is using WhatsApp. I can use WhatsApp. I can use Facebook. Everywhere I can share. You just scroll down. For example, you see somebody shared. Prasad sir, he shared some content here. And if you just go down, And you see, we love this Umesh Rajore sir. He's an awesome teacher who is sharing wonderful content in this website. See, he is very active in the platform and he himself has a website, but he uses Edgum a lot and he is helping the community. Hats up to the teacher. And you see, he shared physics class 12 CBSE. Now, because I'm using this platform, I'm able to access all the content. I can just see, I can see if I like the content and I know it is going to help me. Dear teachers, remember, you no need to download anything because the moment I download, my mobile will be flooded with the PDFs only. I don't want to flood my mobile. I want to access easily. I simply bookmark it, right? Or if I can download also. If you want, you can download. Just click on it. It can be downloaded also. That's not a problem. But I don't want download. I just want to bookmark the content. If I scroll down, he is sharing amazing content. You see, Umesh Ajay sir can share. Milind Gaikwad, he sir shared some videos. And if you see, lot of teachers are coming to this platform. They are sharing wonderful content. And we should appreciate this wonderful teacher. Imam Basha sir is doing amazing job for the teacher community. Maybe Telugu people will understand him. He collects all the articles published in various papers related to education. He cut all of them and he create one PDF. He is sharing the content. We requested him and he is also finding a very good what called as applause on this platform. You can see all is, see, this is the beauty of this platform. Suppose if I keep on updating in my WhatsApp and maybe I may not find them whenever I need it. But you just click this activity of Imam Basha sir, you can see all this content at one place. Nowhere it is possible, right? See, I can just see his activity. I can download, I can save, I can bookmark all the information. Whenever I want, I just come and read those articles. We thank this Imam Basha sir for doing wonderful job. And we need people like this. We need passionate teachers like this. Definitely, these are going to help the community, help the students across the India. And you see the lot of content will be shared by teachers across India. They're sharing consistently physics, chemistry, botany, zoology, all the information they're sharing. So definitely, Panyam Venkatramana sir, he shared some social. And their blogs are also there. And remember, even you see, Ravi Kumar sir shared the vacancies position for art. So some information is available here. He is sharing videos. So the advantage of Edgum is, for example, I just want to demonstrate a small experiment here. Suppose as a teacher, I'm teaching physics. Recently, I taught kinematics in my classroom. I was telling the students that whenever you drop two objects, one is lighter and one is heavier, and we all know that heavier object falls faster than lighter object, and that is because of air resistance. If I say that, the students may remember vaguely. But suppose I just come to Gemini and I say that when a stone, and see how I can create content very easy. A stone and a feather are dropped which reaches earlier. I have one question. I just reach earlier. Yeah. So what I've done is I've given one prompt to this one, Gemini, and now it is going to give the content. See, in vacuum and environment with no air resistance, both the stones and feather would hit the ground at the same time. See, I'm not typing anything, nicely generated content, and I can simply copy this one and I'll come to Edgum. I'm showing you how we can use Edgum as an extended classroom. Here, I just come to this Edgum platform where I can create, I just put the text here. I'm just creating a text here. And so I can give nice heading, which will fall faster. So I just highlighted the heading and my I save this course, but I want to show a video. For example, I go to YouTube where there is a wonderful video in one of the universities in US. They have created this vacuum chamber, and when feather and a spear are dropped, which one reaches earlier? And they can see this. Bjorn Cox is a very famous scientist, and you can see a wonderful video. See, both feather and what called as metal ball are falling at the same time when they released in vacuum. But when you release them, I'm just giving vacuum. Now they're released. Let's see. They're released in air chamber. You see, metal is reaching rather than feather. Now I know this video. Student may not be aware of all these videos, all these content. But as a teacher, since I'm doing this at the same subject many number of years, I know that where the resources are available. I want to help my student community. I'll come here. I'll just put this video. And you see now, I created wonderful content to my students. So, which will fall faster? They can read the textbook. Dear teachers, remember I didn't type anything. I can verify whether the text is correct or not. Most of the time, since Gemini take the content from various websites, 90% of the time it will be correct, but you need to check it once. And you say, I created a wonderful post, and what I ask my students is, please go to this. And all the students who follow me on a Groom, they can see my content. See, now I have 739 connections and 289 people are following me. Just simply come to my activity. They can simply come and see what I posted. So what I'll ask my students is, please go to my activity and they can see all my posts that I've created. Here I've created EAP set cutoffs. I shared lot of useful content to my student community. See, these are IITs across India. So I request if the teachers like me, if everybody share content in this way, students do amazing things. So this is what you can do on EdGroom. And recently we launched this wonderful product. Many people are loving it, and we should thank the teachers who are giving wonderful resources for this Ed resource. And one such teacher is Rajnikant sir, who gave all the physics chapters. GTS sir, who has given wonderful content. Venkatesh sir from Medak, and he also given wonderful content. Even Umesh Sajoria sir, and just naming few teachers, they are amazing. See, you can just browse the content by topic. For example, if I click on physics, I get all the content related to physics. And you see, this is I created the physics conceptual point from JEE Main 2023. I just want to view what the content inside. So I collected the information from JEE 23-24 papers and I listed here. And you can see the content that will come here. And if you love it, you download it. And if you see, I've given all the points in this way. They are all useful points for you. And if you want it, just you can bookmark it or you can save it. For example, as a physics teacher, there is a lot of content. I thought this is, for example, say, Pulpy Physics, it was written by Ashok Kumar sir. I forgot to name him. He is also an amazing teacher who gave a lot of content to us. And he shared a lot of content also. I thought this book will help my student. I simply repost it. See what happens, the moment I repost it, it will come to the feed. So in that way, I'm creating content to my student. When my student come to my profile and he see my what called as activity, he can see all my shared posts also. So indirectly, I am what called empowering my student with this wonderful information, even from various teachers. So dear teachers, so far we have uploaded around 700 odd files related to various subjects. And soon, a lot of teachers have definitely shared wonderful content. You can see Sunil Kumar Reddy sir, he shared amazing book on physics. Similarly, we have mathematics class notes, all that. Right now, you all can download them for free. But in the future, any teacher can sell his content. What does it mean? For example, continuity notes, it was prepared by some GTS sir, and it was down by 190 times. Suppose he can say, sir, I am selling for 5 rupees. Maybe 10, whatever the price he can fix. The people who want these notes, they can pay the required money and they can download it. What is the advantage of this type of material over YouTube? When you have lakhs and lakhs of YouTube channels And remember, we don't know authenticity of the teacher. Where he is teaching, we don't know. But here what happens is everyone has a profile. I request all the teachers who are watching this webinar, please update your profile. What is the advantage of updating a profile? See, when I see some teacher, right, you can see me where I worked. I said I worked in US. You can see I worked in the Saradel Middle School. And you can see all my experience, all the certificate. This is way to connect more teachers. When I see teachers, see, for example, some of the teachers have really updated their profile. We know where they are working and we can easily connect with them and automatically see, for example, Anil sir, I should thank Anil sir for what called as accepting our collaboration to promote EdGroom even in what called as groups. And he's an amazing person I met recently in Guntur. He's also doing a wonderful service to the teaching community. So, dear teacher, we can use this platform for bettering your resources, and you can share a lot of resources if you have. If you think that your resource will help you, I mean, help the community, please don't hesitate to share the content so that other teachers will benefit from your content. So, this is what we can do on EdGroom, as I said. And soon we would like to make content monetize, and we are going to come out with a platform how we are going to do it, all that. Now, let's have some, sorry, I took 10 minutes of your time as I was, sharing the content. Now, we would like to have any questions or any feedback from any teacher. You can unmute yourself and please share your experience. Feedback, how the session went, any learnings or anything else you can share. Murli sir, are you there?
So can you also share the Google form one more time?
Yeah, I'll share in the message.
Yeah, and so that only the teachers who fill this form will get the certificate.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
And moreover,
Yes,
Anil
sir.
is also there. He was no, Anil sir actually.
Yeah, I request him. He is going to talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anil sir.
Sir,
garu?
good evening, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
good evening.
Please.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. Anil garu, you can talk.
Sir, good evening. Yes. Good evening, sir. Each and everyone. So I'm Anil Kumar from Private Teachers and Lecturers Professors Association, leading the group from past 7 years. So in Corona, we have done a wonderful task and wonderful job, providing more than 2 crores of rupees of grocery kits who have been provided for the teachers and lecturers and professors, those who have been suffered in Corona, both 1 and 2 COVIDs. So from there onwards, we are doing a felicitation program for our teachers every year. So which no one is nothing about the government or also not been providing any priority and felicitation program like to government teachers, how they have been doing, like that private teachers were not been doing. So from there onwards, we are doing every September, first week or second weeks, based on availability of the teachers and guest we are doing felicitation program. This year, we are doing Pan India Iconic Awards for more than 1,000 teachers setting in a single stage. Last year, we done South India Iconic Award, 450 teachers in a single stage. So this year, we are expecting the present government, nothing about the CM Chandrababu Naidu garu in going to come. So I'm requesting from EdGroom also taking a part of this association to make the program grand success.
That's wonderful, Anil sir. What you said is absolute right. We private teachers have no privileges, okay, either from management side or from the government side. That's a wonderful, service you're doing as a teacher. And dear teachers, please applause Anil sir is doing. Please clap for him. Felicitating 1,000 private teachers is not a small, task. he has taken up that challenge, and he has last year he felicitated. He's saying 450 people, were felicitated by this organization. This year they have taken a task of 1,000. So definitely, Anil sir, we really appreciate you. You are doing a wonderful service to the community, and definitely we need people like you who are passionate about what called the society and the teacher community. Thank you so much. And even when this program is conducted on behalf of PTLF only, Anil sir, and we collaboratively have done this webinar. Thank you so much, sir, for joining and sharing your opinion. And Murli sir, we want to listen
Thanks.
from you. Thank you, Anil sir.
Sir, good
Sir,
evening.
good evening, sir.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
Madam wants to speak.
Yeah,
You can
Maharaj,
continue.
ma'am. Go ahead, ma'am.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, fine, ma'am. Fine, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining.
Sir, this is the first time I'm attending. Actually, I would like to congratulate everyone, those who have really started and they are doing so much wonderful job they are doing. And I really appreciate each and everyone who is conducting this, sir. I'm really happy. And there are so many things are there which is very useful for me. And I'm a biology teacher. I'm
Oh.
working in Muscat. I'm
Oh.
working in Muscat, Oman. So it is really useful and I'm using it with my students, sir. So I really want to thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much for joining, ma'am, from Muscat.
And one suggestion from my side, please conduct this kind of webinars at least once in fortnight.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. We love to conduct with the people like you, ma'am. Because I can
Thank
see
you,
your
sir.
experience, right? Definitely, we are planning. This is only Kickstart program. There are a lot of people who are good at using technology and all this information. Definitely, ma'am. We would like to have one session with you also, if you're okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
But just to add a point, ma'am, just to add a point, I'm another co-founder of that group. So actually, I was talking to Venkatesh sir in the morning. So I was telling him, you have a 10 hours worth of content. Please condense in 1 hour. And then, in line with you that he has so much content that definitely, if not fortnight, monthly, we can aram pull off.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Please be active on EdBroom. And please
Thank
share
you.
your experience. Please share your content.
I
would
too
like
will do
to
that.
Connect with you people.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank
Murli
you.
sir. Ma'am, may I know how did you know about EdBroom?
Sir, I am in that WhatsApp group, sir.
Oh, the art of teaching.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Wonderful, ma'am. Wonderful. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right. Murli sir.
Sir, good evening, sir. Good evening to all the teachers and educators those who are attended today. Just I'll summarize the importance of today's digital tools and teaching methodology of innovation. So imagine smartphone has come more or less in the year of 2005. Maybe later it has been more familiar. So imagine today's undergraduate students, those who are joined degree or engineering. So they are born somewhere in 2006, 2007. That means they are born with the digitization. That means either they know mobile applications and they are aware of all the digital tools. They are sitting in the classroom. So the importance I want to highlight is, so teachers should acquire latest teaching methodology tools so that you are going to get the satisfaction of the students, out of your teaching. So that is the reason. So today's session is so important. So continuous upskilling and reskilling is required for the educators. This is number one point. And number two, and yes, I've been interacting with EdBroom for many days, and Venkatesh and Vishwanath both are doing a fabulous job. And they have been created, I can use the word, digital library with a fact-finding set of resources, that is teachers. So this type of voluminous and knowledgeable documents you don't find anywhere. And third point, so definitely a way forward, maybe much more sessions I can suggest to Venkatesh Garu on this subject, and we can educate the teaching community. And finally, I had interaction with Mr. Anil. The teaching community is doing a good job, and he is helping out all the teachers. and I wish him all the best.
ఏడనవమ్మా మళ్ళా
So in his future engagements or any felicitations. Okay. So with this, I thank all the participants, those who have participated. And Sunday, you have paid for knowledge, that is learning or skilling. So that shows your intent to be active and more racing with the today's digital world. So all the best to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Murli sir, for joining and sharing your feedback. That's wonderful. And I always feel happy and I learn something whenever I talk to you, sir. You are amazing. Thank you so much for joining and spending a lot of time. Yeah, can I?
Venkatesh,
Yeah.
just give me a second, sir. Actually, I just would like to speak out a few statistics about the EdGroom. So far, right, we launched on September 2023 on the occasion of a Teachers' Day. And to facilitate, we at EdGroom actually feel that teachers are at the center and the heart of the EdGroom. And then around 28,000 users registered so far, and of which teachers are around 3,000. And then roughly from the launch, we have around 250,000 unique visitors visited in last 9 months. And then in the last month, right, in the month of May and in June, roughly around 45,000 sessions happened in a month of in the month of May and June. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing the statistics, Krishna. Yeah, I would like to listen from other teachers your experience, sir. It is an open forum. We want to exchange. I thank Raj ma'am for sharing her experience and feedback. I love to hear from other teachers. Please unmute yourself and please share your experience. Other teachers. Suresh Reddy garu, Ranga Reddy garu, Hemant garu, Kalpana ma'am. Anyone? You can share what technologies you are using in a classroom. That's also fine.
Okay, so I think I'll maybe okay. I think Naveen sir, can you talk, please? Yeah, I think you're unmute, Naveen sir. So okay.
Yeah. Anybody?
Yes, sir. I think going forward, I think as ma'am was asking, I think we need detailed sessions on each of the tools. I mean, I think let's plan it soon. Yeah.
Yeah. Naveen sir, you want to share your feedback, sir?
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, good evening, sir. So
Yes, sir. Good evening.
I'm speaking from Nizamabad. I'm speaking from Nizamabad district, sir. So I have seen first time in this video, sir. It's nice and good knowledge for the students and teachers and management also. When did we start this, sir?
We started in we started in 2023 September.
Hello?
Sir, we started on 23rd, 2003 in September 5th. 9 months back, sir.
Okay, sir.
And moreover,
Thank you, Naveen garu.
Okay,
Swami garu, can you unmute yourself?
just I have seen that in WhatsApp group only your profiles.
Oh.
hey, in case anyone wants to speak in Telugu, please feel free to so.
Yes.
English just happen to be a common means, right? But please, if Telugu
It is better.
ఖచ్చితంగా మాట్లాడండి.
Yeah, Tippeswamy garu, you want to talk, sir, please?
Good evening, I'm from Chitradurga, Karnataka state. Was presently working as a mathematics teacher in Nalapurna English School. So it's a very well platform to enhance our knowledge and using new technologies and how to adequate our new technologies in our day-to-day professional life. That is very helpful for teacher, and this platform is very helpful, and connecting people is also very helpful, sir. And I searched so many things in websites or searching in Google. one of the platform, this is I saw it, and I voluntarily enrolled to this platform, and no one is informed to enroll in this platform or anything else. I searched voluntarily and I'll join. It's helpful, very helpful to main how to lead the professionals in schools. That's the thing, sir. And also, it's a very beautiful interacting with what you are giving in today's class or today's informations. That's very helpful to our profession, sir. Thank you very much, and good go, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Tippeswamy garu, for joining from all the way from Karnataka. And please, if you think that it will help your student, please recommend EdGroom to your students also, sir. Yeah, anybody want to share your feedback, or else we can wind up the session. Anybody, please.
Good
Dear
evening, sir.
teachers. Yes, ma'am.
Good-
Yes, ma'am.
I am Manikyamba from St. Anne School, Rajamahendravaram, AP.
Oh,
Sir,
thank
I am
you.
working as a computer faculty in my school. But
Oh.
already we are using digital classrooms with the projector and TeachNext, sir. But we never used what you said, the tools. But I learned, and 3 months back only I joined, sir, in EdgeRoom. But it was excellent, sir, your session, very useful to me. Thank you so much. Hereafter, I too will post the things, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks to Anil, sir, also, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Manikamba garu, for your sharing your feedback, and definitely very happy to listen from you that my session helped you. Please, ma'am, if you think that EdGroom help your student, please inform them also. And we need participation from teachers like you, ma'am, because it's a community where one help each other. I said our network is our network. We want to connect the teachers across India. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Anyone?
Surely I will inform all other teachers, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Anyone else? We would like to, because please fill all that teacher who participate in this session. We shared the Google form, even the chart also. Please fill the form. We are going to send you the digital certificate along with the PTLF logo to your mails. Anyone else? One last teacher, one last person we want to hear.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Suresh Babu, thank you so much. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. నా పేరు సురేష్ బాబు.
చెప్పండి సార్, ఎక్కడి నుంచి సార్ మీరు?
తెలుగులోనే మాట్లాడచ్చా లేదా ఇంగ్లీష్?
హ్యాపీ సార్, తప్పకుండా. ఎక్కడి నుంచి సార్ మీరు?
నేను యాక్చువల్లీ బెంగళూరు నుంచి సార్.
Oh,
బెంగళూరు.
చెప్పండి సార్, చెప్పండి. Go ahead.
I work in Baldwin Group of Institutions.
ఏ సార్
Actually,
ఏదండి?
Baldwin Group of Institutions.
Oh, God, okay.
అక్కడ ఫిజిక్స్ టీచర్గా పనిచేస్తున్నాను. యాక్చువల్లీ ఐఎమ్ ఫ్రమ్ చిత్తూరు డిస్ట్రిక్ట్.
Oh, great, sir.
ఇక్కడ బెంగళూరుకి వచ్చాను 10 years అవుతుంది. But
Okay.
so I recently, I think yesterday, I have joined your
Group. Okay.
so I shall see that further. Okay, I also want to gain update with my, as sir told, we should be updating with the technology. Recently, I used Quizzes app, Kahoot app, Nearpod. So these three I use, but Gemini I have. This is the first time I am looking it. Thank you for the information. Sure, myself also I will try to update myself, and I will, from my part, what I have the knowledge, I will be sharing with you, sir. Thank you.
Suresh Babu, thank you so much, sir. మీకు నిజంగా EdGroom నచ్చితే సార్, we need teachers because మీరే చెప్పగలరు అందరికి. నచ్చితేనే సార్, మేము ఎవరిని కూడా ఫోర్స్ చేయట్లేదు. సో మీకు
Sure,
నచ్చితే,
sir.
ఇది బాగుంది అనిపిస్తే 10 మంది చెప్పండి సార్.
Sure,
Sir,
sir. Thank you.
Venkatesh garu, this Baldwin Institutions, they have one charitable service also, because I have studied in Bangalore, I know. So that is the institution, they are maintaining very good differently abled charitable service also they are doing, Baldwin.
Oh, acha, okay, happy to know
Suresh
that, sir.
garu, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Because I studied from RV College, Bangalore, chemical engineering.
Okay. Oh, okay, sir. Thank
And I
you.
worked in Davangere for 15 years, Harihara Polyfibers.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Murli sir has network all over India. Yeah. Anyone, any teacher, I can see Sirisha garu, Principal SVNN. Ma'am, can you unmute yourself and share feedback? we would love to hear from teachers. Anyone, Vemla Garu or Hasina Garu? Anyone, any teacher? Okay. So, shall we wind up the session, sir? Murali sir?
Yes, sir. I think we can have one more session as many of the participants have requested.
Yes, sir.
One Google Sites, there is a very good function for developing a classroom, everything platform. I think recently we had, I have that content. I'll share to you. Maybe next
Okay,
session.
sir, if possible, we'll do one thing with only, sir. You are expert in technology.
Yeah, we can have one session in July. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Surely, sir. Surely, Murali sir. Yeah,
Okay.
any teacher who wanted to participate, give a webinar also, we are welcome, sir. You can just ping us, and definitely we would love to involve more and more teachers. We are planning such sessions also in the coming days, and definitely we would love to see more teachers onto this platform. So this is all from my side, but I thank all the teachers for joining the session, especially Anil Garu. Thank you so much, sir, for making this session so successful. And without your help, we couldn't do this. And definitely, we'll do more and more such collaborative programs. And I wish your teachers fellowship program a grand success. And we also will participate. And we love to see your program. Thank you so much, Anil Garu. And I thank all the teachers, especially Raj ma'am. Thanks for joining from Muscat. And definitely, we need teachers, guidance and support from experienced teacher like you. Please share your knowledge in biology so that it helps the people in India also. Thank you so much, ma'am. Suresh Garu, thank you for joining. Naveen Garu, thanks for sharing your feedback. And even Tippeswamy Garu, you joined from Karnataka. Thank you so much, sir. And this is all from my side. Soon we'll see another interesting webinar from EdGroom. Thank you so much all for joining. And we request you all, please be active in EdGroom. Please start using the platform. And if at all you have any ideas to share with us, feel free to share. Thank you so much all for this wonderful evening. Have a nice Sunday.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And good night.
Thank you. Right, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Right, and thank you so much.